Hello everybody, I'm back here again for another vlogging day, and today is Wednesday the 11th, and today it was a beautiful, gorgeous day outside. Went ahead, you can move over on the road there people, no reason to stay quite that close to me, but hey, I guess maybe they thought it was, so not really that side of a corner, no one else around the world, and they were literally tired on the white line, so there's no shoulders up here at all, weird people. But anyway, got up today, got around fairly slowly, nothing major. Wasn't in a big hurry, hung around a little bit. Decided we were gonna go drive to Virginia on Blue Ridge. I don't think she's been over that way forever, or I know I've never been over there. So we headed out, stopped by Publix, got a pub sub with full intention of finding a lookout waterfall somewhere and enjoying a pub sub, probably enjoy a cigar. Just look at all the cool, beautiful views and all the fun that comes with that. So, headed out, got the sub, everything went well there. Drove on down, hit the highway, chilling out, having a great time. It's a little back roady here and there, and just hit fog. Just fog upon fog upon fog. Hit rain, hit fog, kind of clear up a little bit, and then fog back over. Stopped at a couple lookout spots, nothing really major. Ended up stopping at one of them, just kind of hiked a little bit of trail and whatnot. Still don't understand how it works. They've got the bathrooms all boarded up, but they put porta potties in because apparently, I guess, the Rona cannot live on plastic porta potties, but inside a actual bathroom with running water and soap and all the fun that comes with it, that's deadly and dangerous. So weird. But went ahead, headed on our ways, and finally gave up and said, you know what? Not gonna see much out here. Well, the fog. Let's try and go back to hell it. So we turned around, headed back, found some crazy back roads, drive down. Loved that so far this trip. Probably been, up to now, the most fun we've had is just driving down crazy back roads. Sometimes a little faster than I should be. Having fun with the whole thing, out rocking it, enjoying the hell out of it, and finding weird places to look at. Had a good time, headed back, got back downtown. We're trying to find some place, kept raining. Raining, foggy, back and forth. It quit and clear up, give us hope, and it rained again. So decided to head downtown, Blowing Rock, to the main downtown section, check it out, and hopefully there'll be a big enough like gazebo or some kind of shelter house thing we can sit underneath, enjoy our sub sandwich, and basically have ourselves a wonderful meal and not get rained on too much. So went ahead, said held it, I got down there, found a little benches underneath there, kind of near a playground area, but not very close. Chill out there, had our sandwiches, had a great time. Karen's built the seeds off the buns all over, so had a good time about that. Decided to walk up and down the street, the main street, wearing a mask full times, the whole 9 yards there. Social distance as much as we can. Checked out a couple shops we always kind of enjoy. She found herself a little shot glass. I guess she picked up a shot glass, Cozumel or somewhere, Cancun, I don't know if I were, some cruise ship trip, and now she buys shot glasses. So I guess that's her new thing. So it is what it is. So she got a shot glass and basically kind of wandered around a little bit. Saw a place, it was real estate. Look in the window, went to second place, did real estate, and they had a cute little duplex on the side of a mountain somewhere. Address 159, which cracked me up because just an inside podcasting joke there, but kind of had a good little chuckle with it. $135,000 for a duplex. They're only 800 square feet each. 2 bedroom, 1 bath each side, which is tiny. 800 square feet is not much at all. And 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Nice big 200-foot deck on the back of it, which I think is a shared space that would need to be changed in my life. But I thought, you know what, ain't that far away. So we're in Boone. Let's drive there and go check this thing out. Why not? 135 grand. How bad can it be? So we grabbed the address stuff. We headed up, talked to the lady who called the agent. She was incompetent as all get out. Called the agent, seen what he was talking about. Said there was some rot on it that they just lowered the price. 135. It was at 170. I assume 169.9. Lowered it down 35 grand, trying to sell a thing. And because he'd been talking to the seller so much and telling him what all was wrong with it and after the inspection and stuff, he didn't feel comfortable being a dual agent because they had too much inside information. So drove up there to it, nice little beautiful drive, back roads, had a great time. And the driveway was steep. The road going up to it, the driveway itself flat, the road going up to it was bad. To the point that I drove up past the house, did a U-turn, come back down, I stopped, and while we're sitting there talking, my brake light came on. See, I was low on brake fluid because the car was so steep down the hill. All the fluid ran to the front of the reserve tank and kicked on the lights because the sensors in the back saying you don't have any brake fluid. Did have brake fluid, perfectly fine, no big deal. Still got emergency brakes, so I got downshift, all that. But sitting still, Karen looked there and saw the brake light kick on, scared the bejesus out of her, and that pretty much sealed the deal. We're not buying a rental property up here in Boone, North Carolina. At least not that one, that's for sure. So had a good laugh with it, kind of chuckled about it. Cute enough place. I think what they've done is somebody's moved out of the far side one. They've redid it, and that's where all the photos are. The other one's got kind of a, lack of a better term, a financially challenged person living there. There's a bunch of little dogs running around, just kind of a dirty hillbilly type look. The house I grew up in on the farm reminded me of my father's house. As a child, I go on weekends. That house reminded me a lot of that place. By the junk out front, and this the garbage. So my guess, alcoholic. I believe the price is so damn cheap right now because with the eviction bans, they can't throw the people out either. So you're buying someone else's headaches and all that come with it. So it is what it is there. But yeah, it's a cool little place, 135. Completely doable. Not quite right check for it, but damn near. We could move some shit around, liquidate some stuff, but definitely not happening. So got back to town, hung a little bit, went back to the house, chilled out, went and got my run in. Karen chilled at the house a little while there. Decided to go out and eat. Headed over to a little sushi place that was closed Monday, Tuesday. Saw a sign, cool, no big deal. Pulling the bitch foggy, that way, horribly foggy. Pull on the thing, and sign says, on vacation till November 18th. I'm like, are you kidding me? Come on. So gave up the hill, went on down the road, a little Mexican place that she saw. Head over to the Mexican place, got in there, figured out we're gonna both have an entree. A lot of times we'll split stuff. We decided just to share instead of splitting one big one. Got 2 small entrees, we're good to go. So I went ahead, I asked for my entree, it was an enchilada deal, platter. I said, hey, is there any refried beans in here? Is it on the side or is it in the enchiladas? Because I've seen them done both ways. She goes, oh, it's on the side. I said, cool. I'm not a big fan of beans, but she likes them quite a bit. Exact words. I'm not a fan of beans, she likes them quite a bit. On the side, she can take a scoopful if she wants. Have a great day. She orders her food, head off. Actually, I can order for both of us. So the kitchen comes back out a little later. And also social distancing. Nobody in the restaurant can get there. We sit down at a table. A kid who comes in at 5, they set them literally right across the frickin' aisle from us. What the hell's wrong with you? I understand, maybe it's the only table of 5 you have open, but why not put us way off in the corner? Put us away from the big tables in case a big table shows up. So we're not being super protective and whatnot, but it is definitely one of those things that's like, really, that's the best you can do? Come on, guys. Speed it up here a little bit in your thoughts. So went ahead, food finally comes out. They got their stuff way before us. Food shows up, and I look at my plate, and I say, hey, where's my refried beans? You said it was on the side. And she goes, oh, no, I was wrong. They actually put it in the enchiladas, but they just put a little bit, so it'll be fine. And I said, oh, no, it won't be. I said, I asked you a question, which is it? You lied to me, so now I said, I don't want the taste of refried beans in my food. That's why I asked you before I went back. And she's like, oh, well, maybe you can make you something else. And I'm like, can't you just make me this, but not the damn refried beans in it? Like, why didn't you tell them no refried beans in the enchiladas? Make sure it's on the side. So I'm like, okay. And she goes, oh, no, they can't do that. I go, excuse me? She goes, no, they can't do that. That's not how they do it. And I thought, what is this, Applebee's? Does it come in a bag and you microwave it and then throw it on a plate? Like, what the fuck? So I actually cover my face up like, oh my God, like I look at my wife. And I'm like, well, figure something out. So she runs back to the kitchen to find out with my food, because God forbid leave the food on the table where I could inspect it or eat a bite. So I haul it back to the table, back to the kitchen, look at my wife, and I say, you know what? Let's just eat this. We'll grab ice cream or something on the way home. We'll share this one. We'll be good to go. And the girl comes back over, slaps it down on my table a little bit aggressively. Oh no, they didn't put any refried beans in it. That was what I told them not to do. And I'm like, cool. Was I supposed to get a side of refried beans? So I look at the receipt that comes back out, the bill, and it says no beans, which is not what I told the lady at all. I asked her that on the side. She said yes. I said, cool. I'm not a fan. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I lost a little bit in that, and then I had in the back of my head, maybe there's a little bit of refried bean in here. So my brain started playing tricks on me, like as if, let's say it's refried beans. I wasn't. It was fine. Meal was all right. Wasn't great. Karen ordered the wrong thing. She thought she got something she didn't get. It turned out she ordered the wrong one. But both were good. So we had a great meal. Left there. Just completely lied to about the refried beans. Threw me off. And that was just really confusing in the process. So when I headed home, crazy fog. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Like I was driving home 15 mile an hour. I felt like I was driving too fast. Super, super sketchy. So got back to the house, headed out on the patio, the deck, dock, whatever you want to call it. Chill out there, had myself a cigar. Karen came out, watched a little bit of new supermarket sweep, watched an episode of it together. Ended up finishing up my cigar. She headed inside. I started up a second cigar, enjoyed it out there. Started raining by the end of it. I got rid of the cigar a little bit sooner than I normally would have because the rain started coming down and started blowing the wrong way. I didn't have any protection, so there's really nowhere else on this campus of this little resort to stay out of the rain if it's blowing at all. So said to exit, got rid of the cigar, went back inside, called herself a night, watched a little bit of TV together, wrapped it up and said, that's it. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.